Welcome everyone. So I wanted to do a follow-up video to my AdaScan.net video that I released last weekend. I know it hasn't been that much time, but Bovich, the creator of AdaScan.net, just messaged me that there are some new features on the site, and these can be related to your address. So now you don't have to be in the top 1,000 to see where you stand within the rankings or the leaderboards. And I know everyone wants to see how their ADA holdings relates to other ADA holdings within the community. This may be for own personal goals or just to see, maybe estimate and speculate on your future investment. So I don't blame you. I'm going to be using this site quite often. So as you can see, the favicon changed and the site has a new link that's called distribution. So the rich list, it just basically has the same 1,000 addresses. I believe that they're going to be adding more addresses. Bovich is going to be adding more addresses as the time progresses. One of the cool features about this new rich list is the check my rank feature. So you can put how much ADA you have and it's going to check your ranking compared to all the addresses within the UTXO distribution. So once again, this is not necessarily 100% accurate. It's as accurate as we're going to get because you have to remember that multiple addresses may belong to a single user. But that being said, let's start off with some even numbers. So if you have 1,000 ADA, for example, it's going to say check my rank. Your rank is approximately 140,392. So you're the 140,392 largest ADA holding within the Cardano ecosystem. If you hold 10,000 ADA, your ranking is approximately 64,104. So you are the 64,000th largest ADA holder within this ecosystem. If you have 100,000, your ranking is 22,836. If you add another zero, if you have 1,000,000 ADA, your ranking is 3,715. So just because you don't fall within these 1,000 addresses, you fall somewhere. And if you have 1 ADA, let's check this out. Your ranking is 238,713. So there are approximately between 200 and 250,000 UTXO addresses that are going on. So people that are saying that this is not being used or people are not holding ADA, that's not true because there's quite a few addresses and several hundred thousand that are holding ADA. And you remember, multiple addresses belong to single people, so we have a lot of room to grow in the ecosystem. So set your goals. You know, if you want to be the 10,000th richest person within the ADA ecosystem, then you can set your goals according. Or if you want to be the 100,000th richest person or the 200,000th, or if you want to be in last place, that's all up to you. But this is a great tool. I'm going to be using this quite often. So now we're going to move on to distribution. Distribution is pretty interesting too. So this tells you like the ADA balance range. So it tells you like basically a majority of ADA addresses are from 1 to 1,000. The number of addresses generated, of course, not the total amount of ADA that those addresses hold. So the most amount of addresses hold between 1 and 1,000 ADA. And then you have 1,000 to 10,000 ADA, and then 10,000 to 100,000 ADA. So between 1 and 10,000 ADA, there's around 73% of the total number of addresses within the ecosystem. So back in my previous video, my previous stats dump video, I believe the average was around 14,000 ADA, doing a UTXO average. So that seems just about accurate. So you can go ahead and click around and see exactly what's going on. So for example, this one is particularly interesting because addresses that hold 10 million plus ADA control around 46% of the total ADA within the circulating supply currently, while the addresses that are 1 to 10,000 only control around 1%. So the average addresses between 1 to 100,000 ADA, they do not have as much ADA as the top addresses. So you can take that how you want. And really apply it to yourself. This is a more of a fun tool. You can bookmark this page. It's adascan.net. I'm going to be putting the link below. You can ask any questions. And this was a fun video. I thought this would be a great video to inform you guys that the rich list is now a little bit more active and you can find out your true rank within the ecosystem. So like, comment, and subscribe, and until the next video, thank you.